Yo YouTube everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to slay effectively in rank play. Now when I say slay effectively, what I mean is not every single kill will be the most effective on the minimap and on the map for the team. So I'm going to be trying to show you why you need to get important kills on the map, and yeah, just trying to break down my gameplay and show you how to win more games. Let's get right into it. On the P1, using attack 56 here, we're going to go around the corner, we shoulder this guy. Now my main kind of process here, my main thought process is let me try to just hold the middle, try to get a bit more time here, because to be honest, we spawned on the bad side, so anytime we get here is definitely a bonus. Gonna go through here, and yeah, now I'm gonna start to work the spawns. We go through, we actually finesse around this guy, we make him one shot, and in this situation, when you're both one shot, it's all about whoever gets that last shot off, so try to work around him, and yeah, the teammate came for the trade. But as I die, I'm starting to process things. I'm starting to look at the mini-map from a bird's eye view and think, right, what happened there? There was two enemies on the right-hand side. My teammates are all on the left-hand side, so as we process this, as we progress through the map here, they're probably gonna be spawning at the back right. That's probably the most logical area for them to be spawning. So we're going to go through. I'm trying to cut that lane, trying to watch over them, and I noticed my teammates actually pushed out, so I was like, you know what, cool, let me turn around. The spawns are very volatile, they're probably going to flip. We take out one, we spot the second guy, but again, I only have an assault rifle here. I don't have an SMG to work with, so I have to be very careful. We go through. In this jump here, you have to be really cautious that they're not looking at you. I heard some shots go off, so I knew that he wasn't looking at me. I kind of trolled my shots right there, but we actually go through. We get a massive two-piece. I tried to take out the third, and there was just a scenario where, honestly, I thought I had the heads-up play. I started to rotate, but what happened is my teammates died on the spawns, and it got kind of mixy. But with 25 seconds left, the big advantage, right, of having the first hard point to go your way is you can control the tempo of the game. So now this is where I talk about importance of kills and how to stay effectively. I can't speak English. How to slay effectively. The kills you get are going to determine where your opponents go, where your teammates spawn, and all that stuff. So here's a perfect example. I'm going to sit in this top area, and I'm like, right, if I can watch this middle area, any kill I get now, they're essentially going to spawn back to P2. So what that means is every single kill I get from this moment on will essentially give our team a bit more control. So we go through, we get one. I should have played that more carefully, to be honest with you. I knew he was coming through middle. I kind of over-challenged that, but to be fair, that was really good shots from him. And what I noticed on the minimap is my teammate wasn't blocking P2, and yeah, it kind of caused a bit of problems for me because I ended up spawning out. My teammates were all over the place, and now we're in a situation where, although they have the spawns, we're still in a good spot here because we can essentially spawn trap them at the back. Now, I'm going to go to the top here. I'm like, you know what, what's a better angle to work with? And it's 100% this top area. I'm going to go through, but the guy was already there because I took way too long to get there. So, good kill from him, and honestly, that was just me kind of being slow in my reactions. But 23 seconds left. We didn't have a good hard point, so we're going to start to rotate here. And again, that's a pretty useful kill because I've spawned in a situation where that kill is going to spawn them out. And now I'm like, right, what I need to do here is hold the spawns, get ready for the rotation. As I'm going around, I'm trying to be very careful here. Again, a very useful kill in my opinion. I might not get a lot of kills in this moment, but those 3 kills there, very useful. The reason is because where we're getting them, we're getting the kills in the new hardpoint. Essentially, every kill I just got there spawned them out. So that's a great play. We go through. Again, I know they're at the back here, so I'm going to take it very slow. This is the right-hand peak I speak about in so many videos. Because I'm going towards the right of this rock, right? I really want you guys to take this in. Because I was going to the right of that rock, I have the right-hand peak advantage. I kind of trolled there. I should have won that gunfight, but let's speak about that right-hand peak advantage. It's very important. On this wall here, you see we have the left-hand side advantage. That's not what you want. So right here, as you go around the corner, you essentially want the wall to be on your right, because what that does is as you shoulder, I'm sure you guys know this, when you aim in, you can always see more of the right-hand side. It's a really weird mechanic that I only found out this year properly. I knew about it. I've been playing COD for a long time. I knew about this the whole time, but when I really thought about it, I was like, you know what, that makes so much sense. When you challenge a wall from the left, as you aim in and say you walk to strafe left, right, you have to essentially show more of your body to kind of get the kill, where if it's the right hand side, you only have to show a little bit less. And that's why you always want to be trying to challenge gunfights when the wall is on the right hand side. But let's carry on here. And that kill right there was so important for me because that's going to allow us to spawn on the other side of the map. You're going to see where we spawn. We literally spawned on the new hardpoint because they spawned out and they got that kill. Now, something Complexity used to do back in the day that I've seen a video on, they used to say that they used to kill the optic players, obviously whoever. This is back in Call of Duty Ghosts, and I'm going slightly off topic, but this should help you out as a scenario. So what they used to say is, if, for example, Scumpy was challenging the old hardpoint for 5 seconds, they would sometimes give him the kill for free because Scumpy would be like, quote-unquote, kill whoring, and they would get the new spawns. Obviously, this was completely back in the day, and everyone's evolved now, but that kind of principle still applies in rank play. You'll be surprised sometimes when you're fighting somebody on the scrap time of the old hill. Just let them have it. If your team's rotated and there's like 4 seconds of the hill, let them have that kill, and you'll see you will spawn on the other side of the map. It's a very small detail that sometimes you can add to your game and it can really help you out. But go into the next rotation again. We're in complete control here. I'm just trying to hold this area of the map here. I'm not too worried about getting this kill. My main focus here is to keep them off the hard point and just try to hold this map. If I can sit on this little rock and just hold this map, I'll be in a great spot. And you know what? Really good play. We actually get a fantastic two-piece, pushing through, trying to get the third. And I'm just feeling really confident right now in my positioning, my overall gameplay. My shot seems to be on. We get a three-piece. I know the fourth is somewhere around here, and there you go. We take him out. I couldn't get the fifth, but you know what? I'll take it, man. A four-piece is definitely good enough. In that situation, again, it's about being patient, trying to play effective, trying to get the kills when they really matter. So I wasn't really panicking like I need to get the double kill. No, I was taking my time, getting into power positions, and you saw it worked out really well there. My teammates are all on the right-hand side, so I'm very skeptical of the flank here, because if we do get flanked, they are going to flip the spawns, and they could definitely get back into this game. So instead of worrying about the hard point, I can see my team's on there. I'm going to start to back off, and as I'm backing off, I'm making sure to watch this water jump up, just because that's a really popular jump up. The guys on the top wall here, we back off. Now, we definitely should have somebody on the back wall there. We don't have somebody holding spawns, but I think my teammates are going to be able to take care of that. And I'm going to go to the right-hand side. This guy pushes me. Really weird. I felt very uncomfortable in that moment. It looks like I was kind of all over the place with my angles, with my movement. So that's one of the scenarios where I should have just posted up on a head glitch or backed off fully. Yeah, whenever you have two decisions in your mind, just prioritize one. Even if it's the wrong decision, as long as you full start, as long as you fully commit to that decision, it's better than half-assing both decisions. Right there, I wasn't sure to get on the head glitch or to back off, so I kind of just stood there and started malfunctioning. That's not what you want to do, and that's where issues arrive. Go through, the guys on the right-hand side, the guy flanks me. They just did a really good job of kind of taking over point there, and I'm going to take a lot of responsibility. I'm going to personally take the blame there, because I was the first person to rotate. Instead of prioritizing spawns, I started worrying about the middle map. I was prioritizing heal, and it just wasn't a good play. It was not a good look, and it did not work out. So I'm going to definitely take responsibility there. We're going to back off again. As I'm backing off on this rotation, I'm trying to get kills in a situation where I'm just trying to hold the left side of the map here. I'm relying on my teammates to, one, hold the hill, and two, hold the spawns. Looking on the minimap, no one's blocking the spawns for P3, so I definitely need to back off here, which is what I'm going to do. I noticed that the spawn is empty. Now, this is a big problem. It's a bit of a weird one, but on this spawn here, on this hill, you need somebody on those back stairs that I'm pre-aiming, because if somebody's not there, then you're not going to get the spawn. So it's a bit of a weird one, but we're going to go through. Luckily enough, I backed off, and my teammate was able to spawn there, and now it's just about sitting in the hill. Now, what I'm doing now, do not be afraid to bump the hill. What that means, this is a very, very important thing I want to talk about. Sometimes somebody's in the hill, and they're so they just want to stay in the hill, like they've got rights to the hill. But what I personally prefer to do, what I've seen so many of the pros do, is bump the hill. What that means is the person sits on the hill. As your teammate's coming from your spawn, think about it like a train, right? Your teammate's coming from the spawn. As it arrives on the hard point, you want to move on. You want to progress. Imagine a train station. A train's on a stop, right? And then a train's coming behind it. You want to obviously move. You're not going to stay there and overlap. You want to be able to kind of make it continuous, make it kind of a process where you're not really wasting any time. So as my teammate's approaching the hill, I'm already on the rotation. I'm already pushing out. And what that does is it applies so much map pressure to your opponents. A really good tip. Hopefully that could help you guys out if you weren't sure about that one. But that is one of my best tips that I haven't really spoke about. So yeah, hopefully that one does help you out. Make sure to push out when your teammate is on the hill, because it's all about map control, all about pushing lanes and getting those power spots. Again, looking at the minimap, I noticed this right side is clear. So we're going to go through, use our equipment, and I hear somebody underneath me, somebody on the left. There's a lot of noise going on, a lot of things happening. So I'm very, very cautious. I know they're going to be on the right-hand side. So in this moment, I'm just trying to play the front for a second before I jump on the hill, because for me, the front is a very risky area. We go through, we take out one. Although we didn't get that kill, I think we did enough damage to make him one shot. My teammate gets a trade, and just like that, with 30 seconds left, we only need 7 here. So what I'm probably going to do is go through the front. If I don't get a kill here or my team doesn't get the rotation, no worries at all. We only need 7 seconds, but if worst case scenario, we can rotate and win off the scrap time. But there's no need. We go through, watch the front, we take out one, reposition, the second guy challenges, and just like that, we win the game. Very, very convincing win. 36 seconds on the hill, most kills in the game. Again, I don't think I did anything crazy. There wasn't any kind of moment I thought, oh my god, I'm popping off. It was just very consistent. I think I played my rotations well. I held my power positions, and the game just looked very, very comfortable. I hope you guys did enjoy the episode. If you did, please drop a like. It helps out massively. And yeah, I hope you just thank you guys so much for the I can't even speak English at the end. Thank you guys for so much positive comments in the channel recently. The channel's been blowing up, and I just wanted to give my thanks. So thank you all so much, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Peace.